Hey everybody, it is Bolaji and this is Rock the Block. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today is 22222 and it is our vision empowerment experience, okay? And I want you all to make sure that you, of course, subscribe to all the channels, make sure that you're following all of us, but most importantly, I hope that you take a second to think about what you want to manifest, okay? So today being 222, it's all about visioning. And what's your vision for yourself? What is your vision for your family, for your business, for your loved ones? We want you to take a moment to do that. So today we have a networking experience where we're bringing local businesses from all throughout Tampa Bay and of course virtually as well. And we want them to take a moment to see how they can manifest more in their businesses. Not only can they network with each other, but they could also just commune, have a good time, take a moment, because most people are always working. They don't take a time to just come and sit down and vibe out with each other. So today we wanted to bring everybody together, have a moment, relax. They're at a Black-owned restaurant, Burns Restaurant and Grill, which is in Tampa Bay, Florida. So shout out to Pam and Earl, the owners of Burns, and their beautiful staff who have been so accommodating to us. We have sponsors in the building. We have Vibes. If you know, it's very important, Black entrepreneurs. That is by Tariva Woodard and her husband. Shout out to Waldo as well. He's not here, but shout out to Vibes. They've been so supportive. We have Ashley Kane, photography and videography. She is here and she is just amazing. She is out here in Tampa Bay, always taking amazing pictures, uplifting people. You need to make sure you follow her. And our community sponsors, we have Uncle Nearest. So we have some samples here from Uncle Nearest. We also have Lapota Valley. So they have some wine and spirits here. And everybody's getting a sample in the building. So if you're not here, that's your fault. But of course, you could purchase all of their products and services. So shout out to our sponsors and our community partners. So what's gonna happen, I'm waiting for RJ to come up here so he could talk to y'all as well. But we're gonna go around the room and you're going to get to meet everybody who's in the room right now. And they're gonna talk to you a little bit about their businesses. What are they doing? So take a second. RJ's coming. But I wanna make sure that, again, today you understand it's 22222. What does it mean to you? How should you manifest? What should you do? Make sure that you're writing all your goals down, because once you write it down, you make it plain, all right? So let's take a second. Let's remember what 2020 through 2021 has been like. And now we're in the 22nd year of this. And it's just been amazing and incredible. So here's RJ.
Is that what side?
Here you go.
Hey, everybody. Listen, we're so thankful that everybody joined us here today. It's Rock the Block. This is what we do. We wanted to have a day to talk about vision empowerment. It's 222-2022. We don't never get another 222-22 again. So we figured we make the best out of this experience. And I believe that whatever you decide to manifest today is exactly what this season is going to do for you. And we're just glad that you all decided to come along with us. We're here at Burns. As Bolaji said, it's an amazing space here in downtown Tampa. We want to illuminate the owners here. We wanted to illuminate our sponsors and everybody who came along to celebrate 222 with us. Wherever you are, you need to celebrate too. Don't have a bad day at work. Don't get frustrated with the traffic. Don't let the kids drive you crazy. It's 222, and whatever you do today, make it a good day. I guess we'll take a moment to show everybody what's going on. Now, listen, I know that you want to join us today, but this is a ticketed event. So it's sort of exclusive to the people that are here, but we want to show you what's going on, sort of show you a little bit what you missed out on. And then later on today, we'll show you some more stuff that you missed behind the scenes, all right? But we'll give you a moment to look around, see some of our sponsors, check in with some of our guests today, and we'll do what we do.
All right, so what I can actually do, let's have them come up here because we have this beautiful background. So I'm gonna start with our community sponsors first. So Uncle Nearest, if you don't mind coming up. Thank you, Ashley. Ashley understood. You understood the assignment. So this is Tommy from Uncle Nearest. So Tommy, please talk to us who you are, what is Uncle Nearest, and give the people insight about this brand.
Okay. How long? Give me a time. 2 minutes or 10 minutes. Okay. Hi, everybody. How you doing? We need some more whiskey over here. Maybe we're doing a little bit better. So, yes. Okay. Cool. Sorry. So my name is Tommy McDonald. I am the state manager of Uncle Nearest Whiskey. Has anybody here heard of Uncle Nearest? My man right here. Anybody else? Couple of y'all? Okay. Has anybody heard of Jack Daniels before? Everybody? Okay. Did you know that Uncle Nearest was the first African-American distiller on record who taught the young Jack Daniel how to make whiskey? Now you do, right? So that's my job, is to help tell that story. It is a beautiful story. This is our all-female leadership team. So Fawn Weaver is our owner. She is the first African-American female major craft spirit owner in the country. And then the other leaders on this team, this is Sherry Moore. She was actually Jack's relative. She was the highest ranking female in Jack Daniel history. She was head of whiskey production. And she's now teaching Nearest's great-great-granddaughter, Victoria, who's our master blender. She won Master Blender of the Year 3 times this year for her first batch, a small batch. But it is a beautiful story, a beautiful company. They are also the most awarded whiskey or bourbon in the last 3 years. Fastest growing whiskey in U.S. history. So I can talk all day about all the awards and the amazing story, but if you want to come try it, if you have any questions, I'll give you all the scoop about it. So
I have a couple questions, Tommy. I know you guys just opened up a new distillery. So please talk about that, because you did that on Juneteenth. That's why you guys couldn't make it to our Juneteenth festival. So talk about that experience.
Absolutely. So our distillery is in Shelbyville, Tennessee. We're 45 minutes from Nashville. And they're actually, the press called it Malt Disney World. It is just a huge interactive experience. There's history of not only just about Uncle Nearest, but about the area, about the people that are there, about everyone who's been distilling, and this history is generational. So what Nearest is credited with teaching Jack Daniel was the Lincoln County process with the charcoal filtering. And that came over from the West Indies. They've been doing that for generations. So he's credited with helping to perfect that and teach that to Jack Daniel. So that's the stuff that you see when you come to our distillery. But there's also a live music venue. They have the world's longest bar. It's just an incredible day. And it's just the history, and Fawn and the team are all there, and it's pretty awesome. So.
And also, there is an understanding that Jack Daniel's family also supports Uncle Nearest, because we want to make sure, I know a lot of people think that there's some disparity between the two families. There is none of that. So please, if you could explain that relationship, please.
So there was a couple of versions of the story originally. Some people had Jack stealing the recipe. Some people thought that Jack owned Nearest. There was a couple different versions. And Fawn went to go research this story for her next book or movie. She wasn't really planning on this being a brand. And what she found was this beautiful history between the families to this day. And Jack moved there when he was a kid. He learned the entire business, everything on the property, including how to make whiskey from Nearest Green. And then he actually took over the distillery, hired Nearest, who is now freed at the time, as his master distiller, brought his 2 sons over with him, and treated them amazingly, to the point where the families are still great friends to this day, including Victoria and Sherry, who I knew they were friends, but I didn't realize they actually slept over each other's houses. I mean, that's how close the families are to this day. So Jack was fantastic. Jack Daniel and Brown Foreman have now become very good friends of ours. We actually started the Nearest Green School of Distilling. Yes. $5 million each of us put in as a partnership. So they've really come around. That history was just hidden. There used to be no mention of the greens on site. And now when you go, the entire first wall is all about Nearest Green, which is pretty great. The only picture that we could get, there's no pictures of Nearest. There's a picture of Jack and his team with George Green, who's Nearest's son, as his right-hand man, which is unheard of at the time in a town called Lynchburg. Pretty incredible story. So it's really a beautiful history, but our job is to make sure that people know the Nearest Green side of history, and Jack has now joined us in telling that story as well.
So this is Tommy, and if you are a Black business and you have a bar or a restaurant, we want to make sure that you take the opportunity to bring Black-owned liquor, spirits, and wine and spirits into your company, okay? So please make sure you get Tommy's information, because we're trying to make sure that, Burns also brings them in as well. So Tommy, please tell us about what you have here for the samples for people.
So what we have, luckily we just got product back in. We've been sold out nationwide for 4 to 6 months. The support and the demand has been that great. It's a beautiful thing, but it's been crazy. So I just got product in last week, which is exciting. So this is our small batch. This is handpicked by Victoria. She signed the bottle right here. This is her first pick, which is pretty great. So if you want to try it neat, if you like whiskey or bourbon, it's fantastic. For those of you who would normally tell me that I don't drink whiskey, I made what's called the cold fashioned. It's a cold brew old fashioned. When you taste that, all of a sudden you like whiskey. And then I can maybe get you to taste it neat and see. A lot of people think they don't like Tennessee whiskey. They think they only like a scotch or like a high-end bourbon. We are both a bourbon and a whiskey. we meet all the qualifications of a bourbon plus the charcoal filtering, which is what Nearest is credited with teaching Jack. So I tell people it's not Jack's fault you drank a handle of it in college and got sick. So when's the last time you had a really good Tennessee whiskey? It's probably been a while. So try it, you might like it, and then you'll definitely gonna like that. So
Thank you so much, Tommy. Shout out to Uncle Nearest. They sponsored us during Juneteenth as well. And it's been a great relationship for the past year. So thank you, Tommy. And now I want to move over to Lapota. Is he in the back? Take a call? Okay, no worries. We'll move to our sponsors. So, Tariva, I'm going to start with you. Our beautiful lock goddess here. La Bella. So, Miss Tariva, go ahead and introduce yourself, who you are, vibes, everything.
Hi guys, like she said, my name is Tariva. I'm an entrepreneur, so I do a little bit of everything. I'm a barber by trade. I've been a barber for the last 6 years. I'm at Fadeology Barbershop, which is at 2552 East Bears Avenue. You can find me at Labella Barber on Instagram. My husband and I also are Turo hosts. We have 11 cars and a slingshot on Turo. So if you're ever looking for a rental car, just hit me up. I'll make sure to give everybody my card so that you can know how to contact me. And my baby is Vibes. Very important Black Entrepreneur Social. And I started Vibes to create a space for Black entrepreneurs and consumers together to come together to circulate the Black dollar one connection at a time. We've been doing our events for the past 5 years, and our last one that we just had this December was our most successful with about 300 people there. So we have over 20 vendors, all Black-owned businesses. We had about 10 sponsors. Our lovely Bolaji was one of them. So thankful for that. So yeah, I would hope to connect with all of you all, and thank you so much for this.
You're not getting away that quick. So I still have questions. No, because everybody also knows I have my own show, so I like to delve into the brand. But you started Vibes how many years ago?
It's been 5 years now.
Okay, so within those 5 years, COVID happened.
Yes.
So now talk about the transition, because you were hosting events and then all of a sudden there was none. And then you came back out because people missed you. And that's why that event was so successful. So I'm gonna give it to the people for coming through. But talk about that experience navigating COVID, and now everybody was like, yo, we've been waiting for you to come back out, and here you are. So talk about that.
Well, actually, before COVID, what really kind of threw my momentum up a little bit was I got pregnant. So I started out with doing events in December, and then I had a spring one. Like after the first one, everybody was like, oh my God, do it again. So I did the spring event, and then we did our December event. And then like, I think the event was on a Saturday. That Monday, I found out I was pregnant. So going into 2019, my husband was like, yeah, no, you're not doing Vibes while you're pregnant. It was high risk. And he was like, no. So that's 2019. We did do Vibes. Now, if anybody asks, I think that was the one that people were kind of like, where have you been? I didn't keep my momentum up. But then COVID came, and it was just like, oh my God, you can't do anything. So I tried to do some things online, but I just could not get jiggy with the online events. It was just like, I need to connect with my people. And I think that an important element that is in Vibes is that we get to connect and we get to have fun. So I feel like if you dance with somebody and you have a shared drink, you share a meal with that person, now next time you think about a business that that person has, you're going to go to them because you're going to be like, oh my God, I connected with them. We had so much fun. So that trying to do Zoom, it just didn't work. So that was a lot. And so as COVID started to lift and, you know, people started to move about, everybody was like, okay, where's Vibes? Like, we need something to do. It's important because we got to get dressed up. You know, you get to see Black excellence. Like a lot of us always get to go out and, you know, we got clubs and we got everything, but being able to have a safe space for people who have things to lose and they want to connect with other entrepreneurs is amazing. It's amazing. So I'm thankful. Even with COVID, we still picked it back up and came back with a bang. So I'm thankful.
Thank you, Sharifa. So thank you, because one thing she said, don't run, is the fact that we get to connect. So I love the fact that, you know, she stated that, you know, we connect in other ways as well. A lot of businesses sponsor each other or support each other. Sometimes you cannot do it financially, but you might be able to do it with a post. You might be doing it just showing up. But even if you can't, because I'm always out of here, but if I can, I'll try to throw something that way because I understand what they're trying to do. So if you understand the mission of somebody, please make sure that you empower them in their vision to manifest even better. So that's really what today is about, because I really want to make sure everybody connects. And look, Tariva has been pouring into the real community, okay? She is real Tampa. That's what I think I realized. There's a lot of people who say there's Tampa, but Tariva is real Tampa. And when I saw her, I was like, oh my God, this is a Tampa party. But it was just high class, beautiful Tampa. So I appreciate you coming. Thank you. Shout out to Waldo, and the babies. All right. And our second sponsor, Miss Ashley Kane, come on in. Her hair is beautiful. So we're going to take a moment. Did Tariva cut your hair? So Tariva. Hey, come on, Ashley Kane, come on through. Say who you are, what you do, and just come on, let's get to know you.
So, hello, my name is Ashley Kane. I'm born and raised here in Tampa. I've been a photographer full-time photographer since 2016. I started shooting weddings, and now I mainly stick to portrait sessions, boudoir, headshots, and now I've just recently gotten to shooting headshots for doctors. So that has been my main thing for now.
That's not all she does, because you did a photo experience for Black Lives Matter. Come on, I will pull everything out of you today. Come on now.
Who's the interviewer?
I am, because not only that, it's the beauty behind the brand. You know what I'm saying? People just think, oh, you take pictures, but you're very supportive. You pour in, so you're manifesting. Come on now, we're manifesting more.
Yes. So in the past, as everybody knows, what happened in 2020, it was really crazy, and everything what happened with George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, just everybody, and it goes past that, transcends just those few people that went through, that passed away that year. So there were protests here in Tampa, and while all the protests were going on here in Tampa, Tampa is never really, from what I've seen, it's never gotten that bad. As far as like the protests, well, that good anyways. We made sure we made a commotion, stopped traffic, did all the things. I was one of those people, so I was in the commotion. But I made sure that we captured that history, because what Tampa also likes to do is erase history. So we had to make sure that that was captured by us, and made sure that that movement was not forgotten. And then we also were in the process of creating an exhibit. So we ended up doing an exhibit, shout out to Merge Culture. We did an exhibit here in Tampa of that work, and we made sure that we went and found Black photographers. We called ourselves the Black Activist Photographers, and we made sure we put that work on display. And the news came out, it was great. And then from then on, that's when it kind of sparked an interest in me in making sure that we created events like these, networking events like Vibes. The Black wedding industry here in Tampa is not really a thing. So last year I created Dearly Beloved along with 7th and Grove and Royal Events and Services. And we put on a Black wedding themed event at 7th and Grove. It was awesome. We're going to do it again this year. That was the first one, and do another one this year. And we're really excited. I also want to do a Black wedding, a Black bridal hair show. That's another thing I want to do, because we don't see that. We don't see natural hair on Black brides hardly that often. So
Ashley actually provided a QR code, so we're going to put that, we're going to post-produce this, okay? So this is just live, just to give them a little taste. We're going to get back to eating and drinking and doing our thing, okay? But we're going to put the QR code because I want people to be able to scan it and to be able to get in touch with you, not just for bridal stuff, but you say you're taking pictures of doctors. Everybody knows a doctor in here somehow, okay? And there are a lot of Black doctors coming out the woodworks, so I hope that we can definitely, send some people your way as well. So now, Ashley, you have a studio space. Come on.
yes. So we just opened a studio space last year in July called Noir 19 Studio. It's over in Brandon off of Lithia. Tariva's been through, Bolaji's been through, Shalon's been through, you got some people here have been through there, and they can see how that space can be used. If you go onto my Instagram, the link is in the bio, so you can go check it out. If you're a photographer, if you are looking for a small space, no more than 30 people, you can go in there, have your event. It's also, like I said, a studio space if you want to come in there and shoot something, video, photo. It's good for that as well. Yeah, so just get creative with it. People have been doing brunches, paint and sips, things like that in there. So yeah.
Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you so much for putting. Then we give a round of applause. Round of applause. These types of things, these types of events matter. They have to take place because we'll be in a space where people are saying, "Oh, we don't do that." No, yes, we do. You have to come out and support it. So, yeah. Thank you so much for putting this on.
Thank you. And we have another sponsor, Miss Candace. Candace, I almost want you to bring that board with you so people can see your 360. But I actually just got in contact with Candace recently because she's actually sponsoring our Juneteenth event as well. So she's actually going to be the 360 vendor for our Juneteenth. This just happened recently. So shout out to Candace. And she's going to tell you all about her business so that you can get to know her. And of course, get in that. Okay, so come on, Candace. No worries. I'll hold it for you. Here you go.
Hello, everyone. I'm Candace. Name of my company is Lights Camera Action 360. We provide the 360 platform. I think y'all seen it previously on Instagram, Facebook. You stand on the platform, the camera goes around you, you get an effect, you can get slow motion, get boomerang, anything you want. We also have we just purchased the selfie mirror also. So that will be on our website coming up very, very soon. Just let us get more familiar with the software. That's the QR. So that'll lead you to everything you need to know. This right here, I started 2 months ago. It was a whole vision. And I have 5 kids. So my vision is for me to start something for each child. My oldest son, he's 15. So every event that he's able to go to that's within his age group or that he's able to attend, he's helping, he's setting up, this is for him. My daughter, she is 12. So I got a new thing coming up for her too. So as long as I have something going on for each one of my children, this is what their business is going to be. I have a vision, they see the vision, we act accordingly and we get it done.
She said act accordingly. I just everybody understands the assignment here, okay? So you started 2 months ago and you host corporate events, birthday parties, baby showers, and so much more, and Juneteenth. So talk about how you found our flyer because your message came out of nowhere because I think Kayla, my assistant, was like, I think we have a 360 person who tried to sponsor. So talk about that experience.
Okay, so I'm really driven on whatever it is I have to do. And I was like, how can I connect with people that's within our city? So I went to Eventbrite. Being on Eventbrite, I was able to connect with you to be a sponsor. This past Saturday, we did the natural experience that was in St. Pete's. Yes, we were there also. So we're really trying to, connect with everybody. And I love what you're doing, actually. So anything I can attend to, I'll be there. Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna get to Jersey. I'm like, yo, hey, we gotta get to Jersey. Hey, so she calling for us. But if I knew we had a lot of space, I would have brought up everything. We actually, with the 360 platform, we also bring in a television. The television comes within a stand. It's a 55-inch TV. So therefore, the TV, it rises out of the stand. After you're done with your 360 experience, you go to the television and you scan your QR code. Within that QR code, you go to your phone. You can link it to any social media that you like. Just say, like, for instance, with Juneteenth, we're going to have an overlay. The overlay is going to have your logo on it, and we're going to make sure everybody know that this is where we at. And I'm going to make sure I post it everywhere, do a whole lot of advertisement. Y'all will see a lot of our advertisement in South Tampa on the bus stops very soon. We linked up to do that, so we just want to be part of the community. That's it.
So you said on the buses because a lot of people don't understand marketing, especially in the city. And I know Candy Lowe especially, she was like, hey, we need to see visual representation of our people doing business within our city. So you're going to be on the buses. We were on the bus stops as well. So check them out as well. But now we talk about marketing because a lot of people think, okay, I'm hosting an event. I just got to promote, but the vendors have to promote. She's going out of her way to, if you're having a birthday party, yeah, she's going to promote your birthday party, but your event especially, you're going to have those overlays and everything. So talk about what it is connecting with other businesses, because this is a networking opportunity for you. And all these people host events. Paige is back there. She has her location. Tiffany has her location in St. Pete. We have a lot of St. Pete people in here. And I love that you were just at the experience in St. Pete. I missed that one. I was ready to. But talk about connecting with businesses, because you talked about how you're manifesting, especially with your children. So the next generation is in here. But I want to talk about you networking with other businesses to push this forward.
So my vision with networking with other business is just I never did interview before. So I have an office that is in downtown, and I have got so many inquiries to the point where, okay, I had to get a trailer to transport all of my items. For me, this is definitely something that I've done on my own for the first time, and I'm excited. So therefore, that's why I just, not just for my son, but this is just for me. So in order for me to go out there and to give out whatever I need, actually everybody today, if you are looking to get the 360 or just to rent it, if you can show me on the time that you want to rent the 360, show me a screenshot of that you've been here, and everybody can get the $100 gift certificate, $100 discount.
So y'all better get y'all discount before you leave the building, okay? So take a picture and show it to Tiffany. I mean, I'm saying Tiffany. I'm looking at her. Show it to Candace. Show it to Tiffany. Tiffany will show it to Candace. Hey, she gonna get the discount.
If you will go ahead and get the QR, take a screenshot, and then send it to my email or send it to my phone number. Therefore, I have it already in my records. And therefore, when you're ready to book, I already have you, and we go ahead and get that $100 already off.
Thank you so much, Candace. I appreciate you. All right, we're gonna move to Lakota Valley, okay? You guys, you're about to sit down. Come on in. How are you doing today? Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. First of all, shout out to the men in the building. You know, everybody made it seem like only women going to show up. I got a sprinkle of a couple guys in here. All right, so Lakota Valley, I'm going to give this over to you, especially that sweet red. Come on. I'll hold the bottles. He'll move it over. Here you go.
All right, mic check. Hello. Is there anything in particular you just want me to talk about my wines and what we do?
Who you are, what you do, and the wines that you're basically out here pushing.
Right. So my name's Greg Lewis. So I own a promotional marketing company, and we do promotional marketing for the beverage industry. So I'm going to tie it all together, right? So Tommy's a great partner of ours with Uncle Nearest, and we partner with several other whiskey, wine, and other brands. So subsequently, I got into the wine business when that opportunity came about. So I'll tell you a little bit about our wines. Lakota Valley, we're out of Georgia in Eastern Europe. So I like to clarify that because a lot of times people think I'm talking about the next stop. But our wines are from Georgia and Eastern Europe. And we decided to bring over to the United States because it sells over in Europe and China just fine. But when it came to bringing it into the United States, we wanted to bring something that was, a little relatively different, but what the U.S. market kind of calls for. And the U.S. market kind of calls for something that's kind of semi-sweet, right? We didn't want to get into like the Moscato business or anything like that. So we categorize our wines outside of our Cabernet as a kind of a medium sweet or semi-sweet wines. So we have 4 different SKUs. We have you're holding our number one. It's near and dear to our heart. It's pronounced Keen's Morali. And this is made with a Sapovari grape. It's a medium sweet red. It has a different kind of flavor profile because people are used to that kind of Napa Valley or an Argentinian wine or something like that. So every time someone tries this, it kind of blows them away. Oh, I guess we're gonna go through them.
We could go through.
All right.
People go buy it. And tell them the website as well.
Oh, absolutely. And then we have our Alizani Valley. This is a culmination of 2 local grapes in Georgia as well. I like to categorize this as a cross between a Sauvignon Blanc and a Pinot Grigio, because Sauvignon Blanc has like that slight sweetness to it. Pinot Grigio has that light kind of fruity flavor to it. So this is a fan with the ladies. Yeah. And it makes great white sangrias with that as well. This is our Sapovari Rosé, and the cool thing about this rosé is it is made with the same grape as our Quince Morale. But as you know, or if you may or may not know, in the winemaking business, the longer the grape stays with the skin, that's how you get red wine and whatnot. So, but our rosé is it's a lot different than your typical rosé, because there's a range with rosés. It could be really sweet, or it could be kind of on the drier side. So this is kind of a semi-dry, semi-sweet rosé, and that one actually goes over really well with the ladies as well. Those are 3 flavors, and then we also have a Cabernet. So the thing with our Cabernet and our Quince Morale, the label is similar, but the only thing is the wording. We're working on that. We're going to change that label soon. But our Cabernet drinks similar to like a Merlot. It's a little bit on a drier side. So the dry wine fans really take to our Cabernet, because it's usually when they think Cabernet, they're thinking Napa Valley, that is smooth on the palate, not dry. But it's a surprising Cabernet that's been taken over pretty well. So right now you can find our wines at we are at Findy Cigar and Lounge in South Tampa. We are in the Rose Bar. We are in Lit Nightclub and Lounge as well. We are in Chip's Colombian restaurant and nightclub. We are in several other restaurants, to name a few. But you can find our information at lapotavalley.com, and you can order online as well. Yeah. Thank you for having us.
Thank you, but I want to make sure that people connect with you, because you are in marketing specifically. So I understand you're here for them, but we want to give you an opportunity to also network with everyone as well. So your name again, and how they can reach you.
Absolutely. So Greg Lewis, you can reach me at so the name of my company is the Nassau Agency. Okay, Nassau like the province of the Bahamas, or the county in New York, NASSAU. So I am an island boy. If that, I don't know if you heard me humming some of the Barrington stuff that's going on. I'm in here doing the 2 stuff. But you can find my information at _Nassau_agency on IG. Our website is tnapromotions.com. And so I'm actually going to talk to the 360 lady, because we partner with businesses like that for local events and whatnot. But we cover the entire state of Florida, Georgia. We're going to the Carolinas, and we'll probably be going into Texas here soon as well.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Appreciate it. All righty. So we're going to go around the room. And you guys, literally, everyone else, please make sure you just a quick, 1-minute pitch to them. Let them know, especially who you are, what you do, and how they can connect with you, especially if you have a website. We have doulas in the building. We have marketing page, you're branding specifically. Tiffany, she has her own location in St. Pete. It's really Pinellas Park, right? Got it. So everyone, we're going to take a moment. RJ's going to come through with the camera to say hi to people, and then we get back to eating and enjoying each other, okay? Thank you. Do I gotta go around too? Shout out to Teresa for punctuality. She is our doula, our resident doula of Tampa. Come on, Teresa.
Hi, everyone. So she said, my name is Teresa. I'm the owner of Doulas for Life. We help families on their birth journeys, assist them with physical and emotional support and make sure that their voices are heard in the hospitals, birth centers, or if they're having a home birth. We also do postpartum care, which is very important. Not a lot of us know that after we have babies, we do need help. So we go into the homes and help the families with meal prep. We do overnight newborn care so the families can get some rest. We help with breastfeeding, light housekeeping, so things like that. And I think it's important that in our Black neighborhoods and our Black communities that we understand the importance of the fourth trimester. Everybody's all excited about the baby and the birth, and you get all these things in the baby shower, but when you get home and you have all these things at 2 a.m. and the baby's crying, none of that matters. So it's important that we invest in ourselves for our mental health after we have babies. So that's why postpartum doulas are great, because we come in and help you so you can get some rest. So that's kind of what I do. Once again, yes, my website is www.doulasforlife.com, and I'm also on Facebook, Doulas for Life, and also on Instagram, Your Doula for Life. So check me out.
Angie just walked in the building, so she's gonna get called up here. No, actually, I'm gonna go down first. So Paige, come on, settle down, Angie, for 2 seconds. So we have Paige, and then Paige. I actually interviewed Paige a couple months ago, last year. So Miss Paige, it was a minute. It feels like it was last year. That's all I can say right now. So come on, Miss Paige.
Hello, my name is Paige Tucker. I am the owner of Be Your Best You LLC. We are a boutique brand and marketing agency. We help businesses grow. We help promote your brand identity and share brand stories. We specialize in digital marketing, brand photography, and brand coaching. And so you can find us on everything on social media at Be Your Best You LLC.
I Miss Tiffany Moore. More eventful. I love her name. She used her last name perfectly. And then I'm gonna get Kiva ready. So after Tiffany is gonna be Kiva, and then we got Mr. Mel. You're gonna be next. I love this blue Tiffany got on. Tiffany Blue.
Tiffany Blue. They actually have a drink here called that. Hello, everyone. My name is Tiffany Moore of Moore Eventful. The play on my last name, obviously. I own an event space in Pinellas Park. It does have a Clearwater address. My event space can be rented out for various events, birthday parties, milestone events, corporate events, whatever you would like to have there. In addition to that, I host my own events. There's comedy shows, live music events. We just started a networking event every first Thursday. It's a wine series. So to be sommelier Stephanie Miller Love. Yeah, Stephanie Miller Love will be hosting that, as well as we have karaoke every second and fourth Thursday. And then we have comedy about twice a month as well. So just ordered a 360 because all my clients want a 360. So it's supposed to be delivered today. Coincidentally, so we'll be offering that service for rentals at my hall as well. So, yeah, my Instagram is More Eventful, MOORE, and then Eventful. Website is www.moreeventful.com. And if you click on my website, you can click on upcoming events, or even on the first page, it'll show all the events that we have listed monthly. All right, thank you.
Appreciate it. All right, so Kiva is our next person. Miss Kiva, she is the foodie mama. She goes around and she gets y'all that food. Hey, how you doing?
Good. Hi, everyone. I'm Kiva, also known as the Fun Foodie Mama. Through my blog, I highlight local businesses, primarily food and other lifestyle. But my main passion is highlighting Black-owned businesses. So if you know me, you know that I'm always supporting Black-owned businesses. I do social media marketing for them, also PR. I recently started a challenge called the Tampa Bay Black Excellence Challenge with another blogger friend. And for the month of February, we're challenging the Tampa Bay community to go out and support as many Black-owned businesses as you can. We've featured their business on daytime TV show, on the local news, like networks. So we're doing a really great job driving traffic to their business. So follow us on social. I'm at the Fun Foodie Mama, and the challenge is at Tampa Bay Black Excellence Challenge.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Kiva. All right, so I know I said Mo next, right? So come on, Mister. Y'all enjoying y'all food? I'm hungry. I smell it. That's all I know. I can tell y'all right now. I smell it. Okay.
Thank you so much. What a wonderful event, by the way. Hi, everybody. I'm Morgan Nelson, better known as Mo, and I'm a motivational speaker / author of the book titled Detour, the Wrong Turn That Changed My Life Forever, and I am the owner of Vans at Vending. So if anybody needs any vending services in the Tampa Bay area, please you can connect with me at vansatvending.com, and I'll be assured to help you as any way I can. But as far as my motivational speaking, for the people that's hosting events, if you need any type of entertainment or just anything that add value to the experience, I'm the guy to reach out to. I utilize my story to help change people's lives for the better. As an adolescent, I made a terrible decision that cost me dearly, but I identified the dark cloud and the silver lining. The silver lining, dark cloud. I'm sorry, I got tongue tied, but I was able to transition a negative into a positive. So I use that to motivate and inspire others. So thank you so much. And my website is morgannelsonspeaks.com, and you can reach me at Instagram at morgannelson_speaks and on Facebook as Mo Nelson. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate you. So I know I saw somebody wave their hand in the back. Who was that? Who? Michelle. Come on, Michelle. We'll come down to Michelle, and Angie can get ready. And we had some people who walked in off the street, literally. They were literally maybe right on time at 1 o'clock. So we're going to give you guys an opportunity to speak as well as I did give y'all. So come on, Miss Michelle. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm going to hold this up. Oh, this is pretty. So this is Michelle, Miss Green Rose. So y'all get to know her.
Thank you so much. Just doing this for here? Yeah, I'll hold it. Okay. Hi, good afternoon. Michelle Green Rhodes. I am a nurse by trade, but turned a magazine owner. I am the owner and founder of the Color of Wellness magazine. We are the first Black wellness magazine by Black nurses. And this was born out of COVID. This is a way to get information for the Black community to stay healthy, wealthy, and wise. So thank you so much, Bolaji, for this event.
Yes. So you got to keep talking. So what exactly does your brand do? Because you work with nurses. So talk about how you're helping nurses, move into their own businesses. I believe you do that.
Yep. So this is just one layer of the brand. The brand is Michelle Green Rhodes, but one is a media brand. So we have this wellness magazine as well as a wellness podcast. And then we do work with companies to help keep their employees well. So that's our consulting arm. But the coaching arm is helping nurses who want to do things that are outside of the hospital, outside of the norm. How can they package all the knowledge that they know and turn it into a business? So I've helped them do that. I've helped over 1,000 nurses start their own businesses.
And you were trying to get off the mic so quickly. Over 1,000 nurses.
Yes, past 5 years. Yeah, a lot of them have written books. They've gone and speak internationally. They have been employed or consulted with by large hospital corporations. So I'm just excited to use the gift that God gave me.
Thank you. So thank you so much, Miss Michelle. Oh, I could give the other two away. So we do. I'm coming. Thank you. Look, I love Ashley. Ashley gonna keep. Yeah, the next person is gonna be Angie. I'm gonna move right down. You got 2 more people? Oh, yes. So Michelle's offered to give 2 of her magazines away. So I feel like this needs to be a raffle. I'm going to make y'all fight for it. This is mine. Okay, I get the cute one. She's all sparkly. So I'm going to move on to Angie, the lovely Angie. So we're both really going to be looking very colorful on TV today. I just want to tell you that. So this is my other African goddess. It's okay. I got you, Angie. So this is Angie. Come on, Angie. Who you are, what you do.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Angie Diante. I am the owner of Accent Styles Boutique, where we allow you to purchase with a purpose. I sell African clothing and accessories, where a percentage of every single sale is donated to kids in Kenya, providing their education, providing their hygiene products at an orphanage that I adopted. We curate like a welcome home experience. So everything we provide is built off fair trade. It is created by hand. It is organic. I design and handpick every single one of my pieces, very much like the one that I am wearing today. So if you are interested in African culture, African clothing, or simply returning home, then you can reach us at accentstylesboutique.com. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and any other platform at Accent Styles Boutique.
Thank you so much, Angie. All right, we're gonna have our lovely lady in pink. Look, she is giving me all the vibes today. Yes, and I have a couple that just walked in. You guys, you're gonna get on here next, okay? So here you go.
My name is Shalon Barnett, and I'm a reinvention coach, and I help women reinvent their lives using the word hope. I break it down as heal, overcome, purpose, and empowerment, and I do this several different ways. I have a nonprofit called Shalon's Hope, where I provide housing for women in recovery. I also do a quarterly lunch called Platform for Hope, where I provide the platform for women to be able to share their experiences using the word hope. And then I also have a podcast called Breaking the Addiction, where we talk about the underlying issues of why we do what we do.
Yes. All right, and I know we posted you yesterday, but where can people find you? Your website, please.
So my website is Shalon Barnett, which is SHALON BARNETT and shalonshope.com.
Thank you so much. And she looks so lovely in pink. I just want to let y'all know that. Yes, bro.
I had to bring the vibes.
She had to bring the vibes. I appreciate you. All right. So who else do we have walk in? I know I see Tamisha. Tamisha, go on. Come on up, Miss Concierge Nurse. Tamisha. And you have another lovely lady in yellow, mustard. I love it. And gentlemen and the lady, please. And then I think that will be it for, oh, sorry, I forgot about y'all. Come on, y'all first. I left my two. Thank you so much. You literally just walked, they literally came off, and I love it. So please tell us who you are, what you do, and make sure that you give your contact information as well, okay?
Yes,
thank you.
Hi, my name is Al Baker, and this is my wife, Loretta Baker, and we literally just walked in. Okay, but I represent a couple of different organizations, and the one that's have my heart is a foundation for my mom. And Gwendolyn Maxine Baker Foundation, GMB. And what we do is, she was a educator and a lover of kids. And she was in the early childhood development program. So what we did, my brother and my sister and myself, we started a foundation in her name, GMB. And what we do is offer scholarships to parents, single moms, single dads, and families for after-school program that they can afford, after-school program for their kids, and we offer scholarships on behalf of GMB. And also another one is my son, Albert and Ellis Landscaping and Tree Trimming, and I'm the partner with Albert and Ellis, and my son is Johnny Harrell. Okay, and my wife also.
I'm a real estate agent, and I just launched off with Landis, which I don't know if you do some research on Landis. They're onto they buy the home. They make, instead of you renting and trying to save money, what Landis does is they buy the home for you for cash, let you rent it for up to 2 years, and part of your rent goes towards purchasing the home. And at the end of that time, which you can do it earlier, you can purchase the home from them. So you're already living there instead of paying and saving, paying somebody rent, and then all your money goes towards nothing. Your money goes towards the purchase of the house, but you have to purchase the house. And what they do is they qualify you for that purchase of the house. So I'm a real estate agent, and I'm just launched with them. I think they just started the beginning of this month here in Florida. They've been around, but they just got to Florida. So my thing is, it's a way to help you with home ownership, because my whole thing about real estate, being in real estate, I've been doing this for 17 years. I worked at the post office for 34 years, and I did it part-time. But now I have a partner that can actually be a cash buyer for you, because that's how people are losing out these houses. They're a cash buyer, and they buy the house for you. 21 days after we close, you move in, and you'll have the contract. You know what you're going to purchase the home for. You know how much of your money is going towards a down payment. You get your credit straightened out, and then you purchase the home. You can do it faster, but you have a maximum of 24 months to do it. So that's what I've been doing lately.
Thank you. And what's your contact information?
My contact information, I don't do websites because it's just not me, but it's my name, Loretta Baker. And Loretta is spelled with 2 R's. You got to put 2 R's in Loretta. So it's lorettabaker@gmail.com. You can reach me. I have my business card. You can text me, but I haven't launched a website. I mean, I just launched with Landis, so I'm very excited about that.
Thank you both so much. I appreciate you, and I thank you for taking the opportunity to speak to people too, because you never know who's gonna walk in. So they walked right in. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, the lovely gentleman and the other lady in pink. I think that is magenta, and I love that color for you. Okay, thank you. And I see Selena just walked in with Germ. Sorry, there's a lot of food here, and I haven't eaten all day, so I just want to let you know that. Okay. All right.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Michelle. I am a 22-year Air Force veteran. I'm also the owner of Solomon's Esthétique, which is a beauty spa in Riverview. I am a serial entrepreneur with 7 residual incomes, and I am the purpose pusher. So I help people walk into their purpose and walk out what they were designed to do and do it looking well. So I also have my business partner here, Mr. Anthony Kelly, who will talk to you. We do financial literacy and credit repair.
How's everybody doing? This is a beautiful crowd. So yes, my name is Anthony Kelly. I focus on financial literacy. I help people get qualified for auto loan, car loans, home loans, whatever it is, whatever you have on your credit, we can actually get it deleted and removed off and get your borrowing power back. So if you have any questions or concerns regarding your credit or how to get that increase, definitely let me know. Also, you can find me on Instagram at 750 Credit Pro.
I'm Kimberly Michelle on all platforms, Michelle with 1 L. Thank you.
Thank you. And I think the lady, you have a mustard color, and I'm loving it. And then we have Selena and Jerem who could come in. Tamisha keeps trying to sneak off on me. I got you, girl. All right, y'all. I love the fact that you guys are mingling with each other. So we're going to wrap this up so that they can really get to talking.
Hello, my name is Nicole Denise. I am a brand strategist. And so if you've ever met someone who was looking to scale their business to the next figure, they didn't know which clientele to identify to do that, I help you to identify your right clientele, adjust your pricing, and make sure your brand matches and attract the right clientele. Yeah, sure. So you can reach me at brandleap.org or on all social media outlets at the Nicole Denise.
Appreciate you. And now Tamisha. You ain't have to roll your eyes. It's okay. God loves you today, especially. Today, especially.
Hi, Bolaji. How are you? So you just want to say who I am and what I do?
Yes.
Okay, so my name is Tamisha. I am a nurse and owner of Concierge Healthcare Training Services, where we specialize in providing health and safety training. Our trainings are available to any and everyone, but I have a special focus in providing awareness to Black and Brown communities. We offer CPR, first aid, AED, and advanced classes to healthcare providers, as well as phlebotomy courses, and we've recently just added CNA. If you know someone who's interested in taking a phlebotomy course, we've recently secured a contract with the school district to provide free classes through their adult education. You can find me on all social media platforms at Concierge Health Train, www.conciergehealthtrain.com, and that's it.
And you can see an actual full episode of Tamisha on GT Network on my show, where she actually taught me, well, you know, I've been in the healthcare field, but she taught all of us, especially, yeah, it was a refresher course about CPR and the importance of everyone learning this life-saving technique, okay? Everyone needs to learn it. You never know, mother, child, or anybody. So thank you, Tamisha. All right, I don't think just y'all two. Come on, stragglers. Come on, come on. So our last but not least is Selena and Germ. So go ahead and talk about BBC and everything.
Well, my name is Selena, and this is my partner Germ, and we're the founders of Black Owned Business Connect. And what it is an organization, a nonprofit organization where we curate different networking events to bring people together, different workshops, seminars. One of our big events that we have coming up is our Women About Business Champagne Soiree. This year, we're doing it on a yacht, and we're doing it to highlight all women about business in the Tampa Bay area. So, I mean, leading up to that day, we have so many things going on, so many things, so many people that we're supporting, different events, and we have our online directory where we house all those businesses. That way you can shop for them for free.
But I'm gonna make Germ say this actually. But you guys also have hosted children's events.
Yes.
A lot of people don't see a lot of children's events, especially for child entrepreneurs or the little baby, the bosses, the baby bosses. So Germ is gonna handle that. But if you have a child, so our 360 Candace, your son could definitely be the 360 vendor for this event. It was a children's the jamboree. So Germ's gonna take that over. I just want to make sure y'all talked about that.
Absolutely. Oh, no, absolutely. And it is my baby. I really do love this yearly event that we do called the Kidpreneur Jamboree. And essentially it's a back to school fundraiser that we normally do for those kids, because ever since the pandemic, there's been an uptick on all these child bosses that just came out the woodwork. So we just want to go ahead and highlight those kids and show them the beginning stages of when it comes to making a sustainable company or your own brand, depending on whatever that is. So that's coming up later in the summer, right before school starts. And we will be sending out emails and everything else in details for anybody who would like to sponsor or donate or anything that they can to do to help for that.
All right, so make sure you find them on IG at
Black Owned Connect, just like that, Black Owned with the ED, because we own out here on IG.
All one word.
All one word, Black Owned Connect, all one word. Thank you guys so much. All right, y'all, we're gonna get back to actually enjoying. I want to get some food in my system, but thank you all so much. This is, of course, our empowerment brunch, and I hope everyone is going to connect, because that's what it is. It's creating a circle of influence. You never know what your circle is, who it is, and I know all of y'all individually for the most part, but I was like, man, most of them have never connected, and I could tell there's some people who have never met each other in here. So I just hope that connection happens. You have brand companies here with the wine and spirits. You have barbers, you have photographers, you have locations that you can use to host your events. You have motivational speakers, nurses, everything in here, and we all know somebody. So make sure that you spread the wealth. That is what this event is about. So I'm going to turn it back to RJ, because I really want him to give y'all his take on this experience, okay? With the headphones on.
Well, rather than doing that right now, we got our vendors here. We got people who haven't met each other yet. And then I know people want to get some food. So if y'all want to do tastings and networking, work the room, pass your business card, connect with everybody, let's do that. And then we'll come back a little bit later for something special for you all. Thank y'all for logging on today, for watching us during this moment. Unfortunately, this is the moment that only ticketed people get to experience, but we'll make sure we make this available for you all later on. Thank y'all. We'll see y'all again soon.